What is up, guys? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Joke here, giving you guys a quick, brief week recap of Stab Week 2. We actually were not able to upload this battle up, sadly, because I had a disconnect, which I think was on my end, but it's mostly because of all the wins and stuff like that. But we were able to reconnect twice. I didn't record. Actually, hold on, I need to fix that. Forgot to put that back up there. We're just gonna leave this at this. But yeah, we brought this was their team matchup against Angel, and I think it was, I don't remember his team name. I'm really sorry, but we went against Angel, and again, I would have uploaded this battle, but again, like, we disconnect after the 4th turn or 5th turn, and then we just reconnected. So I didn't bother trying to record it again in case it disconnected again for some reason, which you'll see how funny story. But I'm going to do a brief recap of exactly what happened here. But if you guys can, hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to join the First Shocker crew today, because you'll be filling with the king of the crew. So again, I want to apologize that you guys are going to miss out on this week's battle. But again, I figured I'd give you guys at least a recap of exactly what happened. So, looking at his team, he did not bring Haxorus, Galarian Darmanitan, and I'm trying to remember the other one we were shocked that he didn't bring. I don't remember it now exactly. I'll look. You'll see the team builder. Excuse me. You'll see the team builder, and then you'll know what it is. But Rotom Heat was a potential one to be brought. Hatterene was definitely something to be brought. I was really not expecting him to bring Umbreon at all in this matchup, to be honest with you, but he brought it. So I'm going to play out the matchup play by play because I think it's got still fresh in my mind. So I lead off with my Gengar, but this as well as with the disconnect. So he originally leads off with Hatterene. I lead off Gengar. And then he switched into Umbreon as I G-Max, go for my Max Ooze, and then I just spam Max Ooze, and then he collects a Protect. Obviously, Max Ooze gets further Protect, but just a little bit, but I still get my special attack boost. So now I'm back as regular Gengar, and I have to think to myself here, what I gotta do here. He never brings back in Hatterene against Gengar, because I could be some type of set that he'd be scared of. I go for the Focus Blast, and we pick up the KO on the Umbreon turn, whatever. And that was huge. That means he had no wish support for his team, which is great. Then he brings in his Gastrodon, which he did confirm was pretty much Spadef Gastrodon. At +3, I had a 95 to 110, basically a chance to guarantee OHKO this Pokemon. But I had to get the right damage roll in order to pick up the KO. So it was nerve-wracking. If I pretty much low or mid-high rolled, I did not kill, because the mid-high roll would have probably left him at 1%. Gengar goes to the Focus Blast, and we do connect, and it did pick up the kill on the Gastrodon, which was huge. Gastrodon was his only check to my Arcanine, which was huge. So we basically said, see you bye, Gastrodon. But now he brings in Corviknight, and the chances are I can OHKO this thing with Spadef, but by facing it in the matchup throughout the game, it was not Spadef Corviknight. It was more of a Fizdef Corviknight set with body press and stuff like that. So there was, like, actually, let's look. We can look at a calc here. I think I have my calc still in. Yeah. So let's look at this. Let's look at a +3 Focus Blast forces a Corviknight. Let's say bulk up. And let's say level 50. Oh, I guess Focus Blast did kill. But then that makes no sense. Oh, it was going to be the Gigantamax button. That's what I was thinking of. G-Max. So yeah, we basically could have OHKO'd him. If he had no Spadef investment, yeah, we wouldn't have OHKO'd him, and he could have easily killed us with like a Max Steel Spike. Like Max Steel Spike. Steel Spike. Like a Max Steel Spike. Fine. Okay, let me do this thing, because apparently this thing's stupid. So a max steel spike. I guess we could have lived anyone hit, but I was down to roughly around 90%. And I could not risk having to hit back-to-back Focus Blast again because I know I was going to miss. So I made the smart play, kept my Gengar healthy, and swapped it out. And went into my Ellie the Elephant, and then I was an idiot. And I keep forgetting this rule exists because I'm stupid. I went for Heat Crash. Heat Crash doesn't affect a Gigantamax or even a Dynamax Pokemon, which is, in my opinion, stupid, but makes sense. I was a real idiot. I shouldn't have done that. It made no sense to do that, and I ultimately just cost myself by Kaparaja. But in the end, Kaparaja did not matter to me in the end because Kaparaja's usefulness was basically out of the way once Gastrodon went down. I mean, it would have been really good for Hatterene to take a hit and knock that thing out. But other than that, but then I go into my Vanillix, I get my Aurora Veil up, and basically Aurora Veil goes into town. He doesn't bother trying to kill my Vanillish, and one of my Vanillish is on red health, and there's a chance I can kill him, or basically keep whittling him down. I made the prediction that he would run a Roost, go to my Arcanine, but he actually goes into the Heavy Slam as his Mirror Armor does activate. I don't take anything, and what I do now is I basically fire off a Flamethrower. And then this was a bit of another misplay I made right here, which I actually think he was a misplay on his end too. He went for Will-O-Wisp, predicting me to want to switch out, which is very likely. I stay in. He luckily Will-O-Wisp. I do go for the Toxic, and I do land the Toxic. So what I decided to do now is I pull a double out into my Gengar, and then basically Gengar just clicks Choice Spec Shadow Ball. And he said it was a roll to kill his Hatterene. I don't believe that was a roll to kill his Hatterene, unless he was Assault Vested for some weird reason. If it was max HP, max special attack, actually we can look this up too. And this way, guys, at least you guys can see if like things were different in the sense of the regard there. So that way you guys can at least see the thought processing Fruits Calcs. So yeah, even if it was Shadow Ball, Assault Vested, Shadow Ball still kills. So I don't know why he said, oh wait, not that. Okay, he wasn't. Oh, I didn't take the +3 off. I don't think maybe. How'd that kill then? Okay, I need to refresh this page because Showdown does this to my stupid game sometimes to where the calcs are wrong. Alright, so let's look at Gengar versus Hatterene. Trick Room. Level 50. Yeah, I still O-coded. Like, I don't... Now let's try with the Assault Vest. Maybe that would have lived. Actually, if he was Assault Vested, then there was no way Shadow Ball should have just killed him there. So, I don't know his Hatterene spread. He said it was max HP, but no Spadef, so I don't know. I don't know how the Fury works. But Gengar clicks Shadow Ball and knocks out the Hatterene. He then goes into his Lucario with his... And then he swaps out, and because he was expecting me to switch out for some reason, which I had no reason not to. And if I was going to give up Gengar, I was willing to give up Gengar. He goes in this Corviknight. I get rid of the Corviknight with Gengar. So Gengar picked up 4 kills this game. Maybe technically 5, but what happens now is he goes back into his Lucario. I click Shadow Ball. I do have a roll to kill it, but he does get the good roll, which he definitely deserves after I landed 2 Focus Blasts against him. And he goes with the Agility, and then he just clicks Earthquake, and then Gengar dies. But I think Gengar technically got the kill for Lucario's Life Orb damage. I think that's how it was. So if that's the case, Gengar picked up 5 kills this game. And then he goes Rotom. I go Hydreigon here to basically seal this game up because there's nothing Rotom can do. I could have gone to Arcanine, but then that would have stalled him, and I would have really not wanted to do that to the guy. But I would have had a way I want to fully win this game. But funny enough, right when I clicked Dark Pulse, our connection ended, and I actually killed his Rotom. It was a crit, which the crit did matter, but in the end, we won this game regardless, because he either would have died to Toxic, or I would have killed him with the next Dark Pulse. So in the end, we pick up a 4-0 win over Angel in the Stab League. Again, sorry guys, this was not recorded the best, but I will promise to try to get the recordings better, and hopefully my internet will stay good. And hopefully the wind will stop because it's been raining a lot lately too. But that's going to be our week 2 matchup. Thank you, Angel, for the Gato. And definitely thank you for trying to get that setup back with me, boo. Dude. Not boo. But that's all for me, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully we pick up a more W next week. Until next time, guys, I'm Phil Shocker, the Nice Tetro. I'll see you guys later. Peace.